All right, what's up, for that nation? Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. OCB, I'm here with my people, host WD from Uptown. I'm not gonna ask how y'all feeling because that's not even a question to ask. So I'm gonna let y'all rip, in a few minutes. Just gonna give the listeners a rundown how the show gonna go. Just gonna give our thoughts and opinions on the game, and then we're gonna take a few calls and just see what how y'all feeling. But
Oh yeah.
basically before we go, man, we just Dome coming. We laid a fucking egg on Dome coming. That's basically the only way to put it against a not so good football team, man, in my opinion. So I guess we can just go on and get started on the offensive side. So offensive side, how y'all
Well,
feeling?
before we go to, I just want to say this team definitely lost as a collective unit. Definitely as a collective unit. And the most disgusting thing about this loss is that James played a really good game, and it's one of those games where you should win, especially when he plays one of those games. So this is really disgusting that it was a collective unit that lost this football game.
Bro,
But
let me tell you something. No, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead,
uh,
Doug.
if we keep it real with you, offensively, all offense looked better this game. It really did. The O line was looking good for the most part. As far as losing as a collective unit, there was two drives. I felt like there was two drives in the fourth quarter. I felt like I was like, yeah, we messed up. We messed up, and I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with the layup game. But there was a drive before that where Taysom he ran it on third down. But the thing about it is we set up there and we wasted the time out for it. I was just like, what are we doing here? We just like what I'm saying. You're trying to you want to run down the team's throat. I understand that Giants defense they was kind of stopping Kamara, on second and third downs, but like it's like you would want to keep a defense on their heels, and you sitting up here calling the timeout. You know what I'm saying? It's like I mean they had to waste a timeout so it wouldn't be the lead game that drive, but then the next drive it was the lead game. So I didn't understand what was going on. The play calling was definitely sketchy in this game, but I'm just gonna let y'all go.
I remember that particular junction in which you're talking about. That was at a time, man, at a junction in the game when it looked like Kamara was feeling it.
Yeah.
We had just scored with them a second touchdown with Taysom Hill, so we should have known that they was going to key in on that. You understand? Even if he was just trying to rush the ball so that we can get a first down. I don't think it was clever play calling whatsoever, especially during that junction of the game, especially when Kamara was at that time, it seemed like he was feeling it. You understand? So that's one thing. Another thing we got to deal with, man, I'm going to tell you just straight up, right? Dealing with the proverbial elephant in the room, right? Mr. Troutman ain't it.
Yeah.
You are not it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Because of that holding that you really didn't even have to do that holding. Really didn't need to have to hold that dude. You understand? That took a touchdown off the board and it kind of broke our momentum. And then we went in there, right? All these people that were in preseason that were so hell bent on Taysom Hill being the starting quarterback, right? He goes in there, and that's the same drive. He goes in there and throws a damn interception. You know,
And here's the thing with that. I mean, there's so many things wrong with that. But it's just it's what we've been saying. Like, look, James was kind of in rhythm that drive,
yeah.
even with the holding call of Troutman. So why at that point we ain't even in the red zone? Why at that point do you just put Taysom in?
And why even? I mean, why even try to run that same type of? Well, I ain't gonna say run the same type of play, but I mean, for us, Taysom, why are you gonna throw that type of pass I'm talking about it was kind of a jump ball. You should have let him on that play, but that why you gonna throw it? I mean, it ended up a jump ball for a 5'6" dude
Yes.
over
If
Bradbury.
you lead him on that play, you
Yeah,
understand, Deontay scores. See, that accuracy and stuff like that, that's an issue and stuff with him, you know. And I think that Jameis could have made that throw. You see, that's this little. I understand, why he brings him in, and I do concur with that. I have no problem with that. But when you bring him in, and what you have him to do sometimes when you bring him in, that's the issue. That's the issue with that.
yep.
You understand? That ain't nowhere in hell, man. Even if he's throwing the ball, nowhere in hell should we be having him throwing the ball deep. No way.
And
You
just to
understand?
know, Taysom had a good game. We're not saying he didn't have no good game. We just talking about certain play calls that Sean give him. After that play with Jameis, it shouldn't have been a back to back throw like that unless you for sure gonna lead him on that throw or you gonna lead 5'6" Harris. Don't put the ball to where he going to jump for it because I mean that's like a 90 to 10% chance he gonna go up and get there. But yeah,
I feel
Taysom
like
had a
I'm
good
sorry.
game.
I feel like that whatever the play was, it was designed to go to Harris,
Mhm.
and it's like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get why you would put him in there to just throw the ball deep.
Yes. And that didn't make no sense, bro. You understand? This rickety play calling. That's been an issue really all season so far.
Man,
And it really showed us. Oh, I was just gonna say it really showed his face in the first half. I mean, yeah, overall, the offense played, better, especially in the
yeah,
pass game, but it waited until coming out of halftime to get something going in the passing game.
right. Towards the end of the second quarter, really, but I mean, dog, there was so many ways we lost this game on both sides of the ball, and I'm like, bro, y'all asking to lose this game. We was killing our own momentum, like every time, dog. There was so many times we were supposed to pull away in this game. Like we was up 2 scores and didn't continue to pull away, and I'm like, man, we killing our own momentum.
Yeah, we was up 2 scores, and our normally um, non-conservative coach became very conservative. Right.
Yeah, and
And what I don't understand is this, right? He became conservative in the game when all that non-conservative shit was working. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Taysom threw the interception, but theoretically, Deontay was open on that play. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, all the risky shit, the big time stuff was open and all that. Yet, you want to pound it out, man. Look, put some more points on the board and then we can pound them down there. You understand what I'm saying? But, like, the play calling that was rickety, bro. Was sometimes the execution was rickety, and I ain't gonna say the execution on every player, man, on the offensive side of the ball, because I think really offensively they share less of the responsibility. I mean, the players themselves and the execution in this loss than anybody.
yeah,
You
and
understand what I'm saying?
yeah, and the thing about it is, it's pretty much what you've been saying. It was starting up front. They was actually blocking better this game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cesar Ruiz definitely had a much better ball game
Man, Doc
today.
Martin had a good ball game too, bro. I saw him. Doc Martin was putting in work.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He was putting in work.
James Hurst. James Hurst, he had one call, but other than that, I mean the protection was there today.
We rushed for over. The man Kamara had over 100 yards rushing. This is a game we was not supposed to lose. You understand? This game, man, I'm still just baffled on how we allowed this game to get out of our control.
Yeah, this is definitely a game we're gonna look in the future, and we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and say, like, how did we lose this game, bro? Like, how we lost so many ways though.
You understand? And I'm just waiting until you get to that other side of the football, bro.
Oh, disgusting. By the way, before we do get there, I do want to say, y'all can leave that juice boy shit alone and get back in the layup.
Yeah. Stop all that juice, boy, juice this. You understand? We got juiced up today. You understand what I'm saying? They juiced the shit out of us. The
Right.
shit, man, that there was, man, I can't believe this shit that happened today. I can't believe it. I really, I feel too outdone right now. I do. You understand? Now, I'm not going to suggest that I thought we was going to blow out the Giants, but I didn't expect us to struggle with them either, and then eventually lose.
And they missing Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton,
Man, they
and
missed. Man, they got more people on their injury report, man, than the mass unit.
But
We
you
lost
know
that.
what? I was kind of worried about that though, as far as like, not as far as Kenny Galladay and Tony's like the fact that he wasn't really getting much involved in with the offense the past few weeks. I was afraid that they was gonna give us new looks. But the thing that really threw me off was John Ross. I wasn't expecting John Ross. Like I forgot all about him. He was coming off IR. Like I totally forgot that. Missed it.
Yeah, I missed that part too, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know what more to say about the offense, man, except that I think we left a lot of points out there. Um, the kicker is official. That kicker sucks ass. He needs to be cut immediately. I don't want to see Rosas, man, on the roster no more. You understand what I'm
right?
saying? Um, what more can we say, bro? I thought I'm not going to ding that offensive line. I think that offensive line played better this game. You know, I'm
Well,
not going
shout
to
out
ding
to Jawan. Shout out to
that.
Jawan.
I'm not dinging Juwan. I'm not dinging Callaway. I'm not dinging none of the wide receivers. But I am dinging that damn Troutman. That Troutman is garbage. Yeah, I said it. I've been trying to hold my tongue about him, for weeks. He garbage. I find nothing I like about him.
How
No.
you end up looking worse than what Dan Arnold and
Yeah.
Kobe Fleener look for us, man?
I
I
just
don't like the
knew
way
he was about to.
I don't like the way he do nothing.
Can't even block, man.
You can't block.
I mean,
And he can't
I'm just saying
like,
as far,
can't catch.
yeah, I'm saying as far as the holding call. That's what I meant. But
Yeah, yeah. And that's important because that's what we do. You understand what I'm saying? You can't block. You can't catch the ball. You really virtually is no asset, man, to the offense. You understand? I much rather see what this cat that just came off of IR can do rather than messing around with him. You understand what I'm saying? This dude here, man, I'm sick of him. He's progressively looking like he's a bust. You know what I'm saying? He needs to step it up, bro, and prove that he deserves to be in his league, or he ain't gonna be in his league. You know what I'm saying? His play, man, has been porous, and that was a player that we was expecting a lot from. And it's not like they have not even given him the opportunities. He was the most targeted player in our first game. He's gotten his opportunities. He just haven't made the best of his opportunities. And I'm tired of seeing him stink it up out there. I know that Jawan Howard ain't no natural, I don't know, tight end. That ain't the position that he played, most of his career or nothing like that. But I much rather take him, you understand, and let him try to block or whatever. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to this dude Troutman. I don't even think I don't even think that his confidence level is up high. I think that his confidence level, I think his confidence may be in the toilet, and it ain't good for the football team.
Right. And we got two super chats. So shout out to Deadass Saints.
oh boy,
He said, trying to be cute can get you bite in the butt. Why Taysom throwing over 20 yards? And Winston is a better passer. Winston was balling.
Winston was in sync, man. He
Yeah,
was
he
doing
was
something.
18, bro.
Yeah, man. I was liking what I was seeing from Winston. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I was liking what I was seeing from him too, man. because the key to it all too, Doug, was the fact that he was getting some damn protection.
Yeah, and it's scrambling. I mean, a little bit of rolling out of the pocket, man, to extend plays. I'm like, oh man, he's doing it this game.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I knew that Winston was dialed in, bro, from virtually the first couple of plays in the game.
Right.
And I'm gonna be 100 with you, right? Winston was not my concern none in this game. I felt no concern. I felt very comfortable with what our quarterback was doing out there today. I had no concerns from the beginning of the game, and that's how I felt. Honestly, I'm not fluffing nothing up or trying to be no homer. You understand? My areas of concern were turned elsewhere. That's where my areas of concerns was turned.
Bro, they really let him down today.
Yeah, they did, bro. They let him down like a motherfucker, bro.
It's crazy. And Dada also got one more super chat.
Yeah, that's the one why I said, oh man.
And CD Deuce, shut your damn mouth. Never ever underestimate your opponent before a game. Saying that, like, I feel sorry for them boys.
Yeah, that's true too. You understand that can provide motivation. See, all of you got to realize, man, in the NFL, all them dudes in the NFL, man, just for nothing. They got talent. You understand? What separates their talent from the good players, from the great players, are the players and stuff, man, that got a high level of confidence about themselves. And when you put stuff out there that's bulletin board material like that, the only thing you're doing is boosting their confidence.
And I mean, it's not like they've been getting blown out. They've been keeping every game close. So it's not like they're a flat out bad football team. So
that's why I wasn't really suggesting when people was suggesting that we was gonna put up 35 points and stuff on these people and all that.
Right.
I wasn't suggesting that kind of a game. You understand? But I wasn't suggesting this kind of a game either. You know what I'm saying? But like, Sean, man, I've been saying it for years, bro. He need to stop the fancy shit, bro. Stop all that fancy shit, man.
Oh, and I'm glad you brought him up again because this is what I want to say. As far as him, I don't get how you okay, the spot early in the game, and I mean there was a spot that was very favorable for the Giants as far as Saquon. No, I think it was Tony.
Yeah.
He got all the way on third down and long. He got all the way down there, but he didn't get the first down. My whole thing is, why don't you challenge that play instead of challenging these whack ass plays that don't really have no meaning?
That had no meaning whatsoever.
That's what I didn't understand.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly that drive, that series you're talking about. Because I did not think that he made it. You understand? As a matter of fact, the prior series, we went for it on fourth down, and Kamara came up short. I mean, if you're gonna challenge, why you ain't challenge that?
Yeah, and it's
that was another horrible play call too. That you talking about the toss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, and he's seriously mad. Like, he's mad at the ref. I'm like, bruh, what type of challenge was this? You shouldn't even be challenging this. I think that was probably on like a second down, third down, or something like that.
Yeah, that was actually on third down.
Huh.
That was a third down play that they ran. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. He need to get his act together too, man, because like he been real shaky, man, with the play calling. This season. Like not so much myself, but other Saints fans have been talking about how either he's hiding stuff that he wants to use, later on in the season. I don't know nothing about that. I don't think that Sean Payton would be quote unquote hiding plays, that he can use, later on in the season, especially when you may not even be in it later on in the season.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing.
That's stupid. But I would tell you this much, right? I think to a certain level that he's been putting the handcuffs on Jameis.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I do think that. I think that that he's been, specifically not taking the deep shots.
Yeah.
Maybe because he don't trust Jameis and his decision making. I don't know what his reasons are for not calling those plays. All I know is that every time when those plays are dialed up, and so far this season, they have been more successful than not. So I don't know, what's going on with that. You need to stop trying to handcuff this dude. This dude's been in the league, man, long enough. You understand? Look, if James go out there and he do some more risky, no biscuit type stuff, he should realize and know that he's going to be maybe benched, and if he get benched, then that can perhaps ruin his career, and he'll be delegated to some type of a backup for the rest of his career in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean it's only an extent a coach can go with you. I mean, when it comes down to it, comes down to the person itself. Like you
Yeah,
said, in his mind, he know if he go out there risk it and biscuit, that you got Taysom right there. Especially in the fans and stuff, gonna be like, Taysom. So he should already go out there knowing, regardless of Sean being in the spirit, man, I can't, you know, just make no poor throws like this and get them picked off.
yeah, but he also have to trust in Sean play calling, and I know we dogging the play calling, but when I say play calling, I mean the play calling in terms of the execution and the plays that are drawn up. You understand? I think that he does that Sean Payton does a better job at getting people open and free, a lot better than some of the previous coaches and stuff that he had. So that's what I'm saying he need to be leaning back on. You know what I'm saying? Just trusting, the offense and what's going on in the offense. And do your check downs when you have to do your check downs, man. But he need to stop handcuffing him, bro.
Right.
You understand? You need to stop handcuffing him. It's just like anything else, man. Like, you gotta hope that whatever he learned from Drew Brees, whatever he's learning from you on a weekly or daily basis, hourly basis, however you want to put it. You understand? It's gonna filter into him and he won't make those mistakes. But you know what I'm saying? Just like that touchdown throw that he threw in New England. Sometimes what looked like a mistake to us is really not a mistake. You understand what I'm saying? It's just him using his gifts and his athletic ability like any other quarterback would do in the NFL. Because when I first seen that touchdown throw to Callaway, I was thinking the same thing like everybody else. What the hell is he doing? But upon careful look at that play, either Callaway was going to catch that ball or nobody. It was a bit more of a clever play than what I gave it, than what it looked like from the naked eye. You understand? But sometimes you just got to let the player do that, whatever their natural instincts that they have in them to go out there and make plays. And with that being said, CB, let's get on this other side of this damn football before I explode.
All right, well, we got another super chat, and then we can get on the other side. Shout out to that Saints
Shout out
for
to
these donations.
In my opinion, gets emotional when things don't go his way. He overthinks too many things. But logically, chill and call plays, bro. I think perhaps some of that, has a lot to do with it. You understand? And I used to think that sometimes that it was just when we had Drew Brees here, he was just doing things just to appease Drew Brees. But you see, now we understanding that ain't things that he was doing to appease Drew Brees too much. It's just to make up of his personality and his play calling. He just does like Dada say, he just does what he wants to do. And sometimes it messes up the flow of the game. He just don't care. You understand? That's why I like You know, at one point in time, I think James had completed 12 passes in a row. You know what I'm saying? The same way he used to do that shit with Breeze, he's doing that shit with Jameis now. I don't know, brother, if because it's starting to make it look like, man, like Taysom Hill is a blessing and a curse. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's starting to look like now. You know?
Dude, Kurt, wow, man. Yeah, that was Sean Payton. That wasn't Sean Payton, dude. That was Sean with the UN out there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
But yeah,
what you got, CB?
yeah, we can go ahead and get on the other side. I want to shout out everybody in the comment section.
Yeah,
Shout out to y'all.
Let me give him a shout out, bro, while you take care of that whole shit. Okay. Shout out to T Mama, of course, the soldier. Shout out to Crash. Shout out to Dada. Shout out to Dude Kurt. I know. Shout out to Junior. Shout out to J Dog, the Cajun Saint. Shout out to Tremel. Shout out Ruben Simeon. Definitely shout out Flamer. What's going on, Ryan? You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Pickett and Flickett. Let's see what else I see on this joint right here.
Ethan Joe, Miss Anna.
Miss Anna. Shout out to Demetrius Jamal Smith. Shout out to Christina. Let me see.
Leslie in the building. Crash
Shout
Ford in
out,
the building.
shout out to M71408 and the Ice Cream Man. The Ice Cream Man. What's going on? Shout out to the Ice Cream Man. Shout out to RG Scott. Shout out to Les. What's up, Les? What's up, Miss Anna? Shout out to Cornelius.
Yeah, speaking of Cornelius, hey man, you gotta go back to eating the cereal. Shit don't even matter no more.
So that's about it, man. That's all I seen, bro. So that being said, bro, let's deal with this defense, bro.
Well, I put up a comment with Ethan Joe. Do you think the defense cost us this game?
Yes.
Absolutely. And look,
That's a
man,
fucking lulu.
Man, look, I guess I got carried away, man. I said this was a Super Bowl caliber defense. They sure didn't look like it today.
No, they didn't, bro. They made all kind of mental mistakes. Not only did they make mental mistakes, they made physical mistakes too. They look like shit today, CB. Let's keep it real, bro.
Starting up front,
Bro. Up front,
Sure.
man, we put no pressure on Daniel Jones. And when we did put any pressure on him, man, he was able to escape much easily than I anticipated him being able to do.
Like what I seen on Twitter, by the way, Cameron Jordan gonna have he ain't gonna spend zero, man. But I'm gonna stop right there.
You understand what I'm saying? Bro, this is the one game that we didn't play all season where I can equivocally say that we are missing Ominyata and Davenport. I can say that with equivocally on this with this game. The
Cam Jordan has been getting some pressure on. He's been getting some pressures this year, but as far as Cam bringing down the quarterback, those days are over. As far as him putting them down at a all pro level, those days are over with.
You understand? And like, bruh, as far as the linebackers is concerned, I can't really ding them too much. You understand what I'm saying? Although they on the defense, I didn't see a whole lot of mistakes at that level. And not as many mistakes as I've seen on that defensive line and in that defensive backfield.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers made our defensive backs look like absolute garbage.
Took us to school, bro.
They took us to school today, man. Debo looked every bit like a rookie today.
Yeah.
This is the first time all season and through the preseason that he's looked very much like a rookie. Very much like a rookie today. And Dennis Allen refused to give him any kind of help. You understand? I don't know if he wanted the rookie to go out there and figure it out himself or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Our newly our All Pro, Pro Bowl cornerback looked like shit today too.
Yeah, and at first I'm thinking like, man, maybe playing zone is the issue. Then they played man. I'm like, bro, no, they just getting taken to school, bro.
Malcolm Jenkins, bro. I don't know what the hell that kind of tackling he was doing today.
Yeah, Evan Ingram even did some things. I'm like, come on, man. I will say Tony that I can see how it feels now when Kamara bouncing off the tackles now. How other opposing teams get upset and get aggravated. I could definitely see how they feel now because Tony, that's what he was doing to us, bro. He was bouncing off of tackles and I mean not bouncing off of tackles, just joking people. That's his game. So man,
But I'm just shocked that they wasn't inventing this dude the first 4 weeks. I mean,
Tell you something, bro.
that dude was
Anything
evil.
he did, man, through his sheer athletic ability, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Our defense pursuit to the football today was horrible. Horrible. You understand what I'm saying? Lousy. That's the reason why he was able to do what he was able to do. That's why Daniel Jones was able to do what he was able to do. You understand what I'm saying? Just ridiculous. And we can talk about the big play that Sean gave up, but man, Galladay looked like he was eating today.
oh yeah, he was. And it's like, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got worried at one point when I didn't even know this prior to this game. I didn't even know that Giants didn't have a single turnover on offense. I'm like, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, and on top of that, we ain't getting no pressure for that to even happen. I mean, pretty much the Marcus Williams interception in the end zone didn't really matter.
That was just some little Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Shit at the end of the half, man. That don't really, it counts statistically, but it had no impact on the game.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that was, I don't know the last time I seen the defense play. And how you gonna come back, man, from playing almost flawless? And I understand Mac Jones is a rookie, right? Yeah, don't get me wrong now. And I understand that Daniel Jones possesses, a different type of, threat to our defense. But as far as passing the ball and digesting the game, I don't think that that he's no better than Mac Jones. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when this man, the last 2 years, he have led the league in stuff and turnovers. You understand? So I'm like, bruh, this was just one of them. This was a really, really, really bad loss. Bad. You understand? Ain't nothing that we can chalk this one here up to, right? When we lost to Carolina, it's legitimate. Coaches missing, injured players being displaced, all that. Yeah, you can see how that can play a factor in the game. But today, right, we took it on the chin. We got players missing and all that, this, that, and the third, right? You understand? But if we are the better football team despite that.
Yeah, that was no excuse personnel.
There was no excuse for that.
None.
No excuse. You understand what I'm saying?
And Saquon Barkley, he, of course, like I said earlier, at some point he was gonna get back to his all-pro level running the ball. But damn, why do it gotta be this game where the man just breaking off? And I seen Crestford brought up a play. It was a zone cover on that play. I think you said cover 2, but yeah, they was in zone on that play, but still Lattimore didn't pursue Barkley on that play.
No, you didn't, man.
Good at all.
You just let Barkley just go right past him.
All right, come on, man.
You understand what I'm saying? Just like Adebo let John Ross get right past him. And then John Ross fumbled the ball in the end zone, and he just looked at the ball rolling on
he just looked at it. I mean, damn, I know you got beat and stuff, but you just sat and looked at the ball. Like, try to go get on it.
Jump on the ball, man,
And he had Yeah, he had the advantage over him. If he would have jumped on that ball, that play dead, it's our ball. Because it went down as a fumble. It went down as a fumble and they recovered it. So that wasn't even no passing touchdown.
No, it
So if
wasn't.
he would have got up and just got on the ball, it would have been our ball. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
he
it
got
would have been
beat.
our ball.
Boom.
Touch back, the ball come to the 25. I mean,
Touchdown off the
listen, man,
board.
let me tell you something, bro. Um, it's I was like, man, maybe we can whatever, bro. But man, we do need we need Ominyala, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We need Ominyala. You understand what I'm saying? We've been getting by, whatever, bro. But sometimes how you get by, bro. With a few gallons of gas in your car. You thinking you can just rob Peter to pay Paul. You understand? And then next thing you know, you're getting low, and that engine starts sounding like like you need to put some gas in this joint. We need to put some more gas in this joint, bro. You understand?
Right.
Like,
Like my
this shit is this not only, bro, it was embarrassing on so many different levels, bro. It ain't even funny, man. Because what I say later on gonna really piss some people off, but I'm gonna save that for later on. But to come back home, bro, and put on this performance and shit in front of the crowd, you know, and the Saints fans haven't seen this team in over 2 years. Now, do y'all realize, right, that the last two games that we had played at home, we have lost
In a peg dome, yeah.
in our stadium. You understand? This is absolutely damn ridiculous. Frustrating. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm depressed. I'm all those things and shit wrapped into one. How the hell you lose this game?
Shit, are we an outside team now? What
It's
the hell
what
is
this
going on?
wasn't like we were playing the Chiefs or nothing coming into this. I
No,
mean that ain't overlooking the Giants. It ain't overlooking the Giants. But I mean, but damn, like we had the advantage this game. We were the better football team. Like that's just what it is. But I want to read this comment right quick from Light Mike 24. I just want to know why our safeties weren't shadowed towards the Debo. I want to know why Bradley wrote. I mean, it ain't, and it's nothing towards the Debo, but I'm saying, do you continue to let Debo just take it up the chin if he's having a bad day? Do you continue to let him take it up the chin, and that's just gonna lose his confidence? Or do
yes,
you just go ahead and put Roby in?
yes,
I would rather we traded for a third round pick for Roby, so just slide him in, not necessarily benching a Debo as far as him losing his spot,
I
but at
want to.
least if he's struggling,
I
put
want to answer.
Roby in.
I want to answer both of y'all. I want to answer your question, CB, and I want to answer who was that? Was that like Mike?
Yeah,
Was that
like
like
Mike
Mike?
24.
I want to answer both of y'all questions. First of all, like Mike, what we do is man coverage, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do. You understand? We may have Marcus Williams and stuff. He may play some single high, and sometimes he may shadow somebody, right? You understand? But I think legitimately that they didn't think that anybody really needed to be shadowed in this game. I mean, we shadowed a little bit in the first game against Devontae Adams, but that's Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not like Galladay. I'm thinking that we should be able to lock down Galladay. And who was the other cat they had on the other side? Did Tony start for them? I don't even think he started for them, right?
No, was he? I think he was more in the slot.
Yeah.
Tony.
Okay. That's number one. And number two, what you were saying, CB, look, bro, so far he's had good games. We should have expected him to have taken it on the chin by now. Expected him to. But I think that Paulson gonna learn a lot from this game. I really do. I think the kid is smart and instinctive, and I'm not willing to give up on him right now. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I want him to start the next game too. I do.
Well,
I'm
I
not
do.
giving up on him. You understand?
No, you don't give up on him. But I mean, I think CB for the most part, I think you meant like not like totally bench him for the rest of the games, but just if he's having a bad day, just take him out, and come
But,
back
You
next
know,
week.
change his assignment up.
yeah,
Yeah,
but there ain't really no coming back from that, CB. You put in a player like Bradley Roby, who you traded for, a savvy veteran like that that's been a starter on several teams and shit before being a Pro Bowler and shit. He come in, bro. It's like you ain't coming back in the game no more. That's what that's like.
man.
I mean, you would have to
I
really,
seen,
you know.
but I tell you what, I seen some say, hey, okay, Paulson, he's balling now. Maybe we can trade Roby. Nah, not so fast. Not so fast.
Nah,
Just,
No, they're
just
not
not.
going to do that anyway. You understand? Why go through all this trouble just to trade him? Now, if it's something, now if it's the off season, something like that, or whatever you need to do that, and then that's when it happens, man. Roby gonna be on this football team, so y'all can just get that out your head. You understand what I'm saying? But like, let's see. Look, y'all. I know what it looked like in the defensive backfield, but let's give Chris Richard. Let's see what he can do now. You understand what I'm saying? To clean up that kind of stuff. We was giving him praise before this game. Let's give him this praise and stuff after this game. I fully am confident that he can get in the film room and articulate stuff to Paulson and Debo that would make him understand that he can't play coverage the way that he played today. I have the full confidence in that. You understand? So, Debo gonna be our starter, bro. I would be shocked if Sean bench him. I would be shocked. I don't anticipate him getting benched, nor do I think that he should get benched because he ain't the only one that was giving up big plays and stuff today. So if that's the case, then we have to consider benching a bunch of people and stuff today. And Paulson and Debo ain't the only reason why we lost this game either.
Nope. Collective unit.
right.
So let's caution ourselves with that. I like our rookie. I still like our rookie. He just had a day when he looked like a rookie, and I was expecting that. I was expecting it sooner than what we see now, but I was expecting it. You understand? Now that he didn't have his bumps, his the bruises or whatever, right? You need to come back, and that's also what shows if you got a good cornerback how he can forget. Great quarterbacks can forget that stuff. You understand, and move on to the next play. It didn't look like his body language, his facial expressions, or nothing didn't make it look like he had lost any confidence out there to me. He still was playing hard.
Right. That's true.
So
Dada Saints got a suit. He put in another super chat. So shout out Dada for these donations. He said, "Is it me or did the Saints listen to the media?"
know what I think happened? What I think possibly happened? This is my own theory. Dada. I think they got too comfortable with coming back home.
Mm.
You understand? I think coming back home, they got a little bit too comfortable, and they lost a little bit of their edge. Because you can easily have that edge when you on the road, you're around opposing fans. You always feel like you're up against it when you're on the road. So that makes you more aware of what's going on. I think when we got back home, I think that we got a little bit too comfortable. That's what I think happened. Yeah. And I think that permeated itself. That wasn't just the players. I think the coaches did too.
As far as the motivation, it's no other form of motivation that can really top something like this. You coming back home. This your first game back home after a devastating hurricane. I mean, it's really nothing. No more motivated you can be coming into this game.
I'm
So
gonna be
far as
honest
the
with
lack
you,
of motivation, that's not it.
but you know something, CB, bro. It's one thing like to be motivated. I understand what you're saying, but it's another thing to be motivated and looking at this team. You understand that you're playing. Now, say for
Right.
instance, if that's a team with a better record, a better reputation, whatever standing in the league, maybe that would provide them more motivation. But I think that that the motivation that they had was probably they had the motivation to play in front of the crowd, but it wasn't the motivation that was required and stuff to execute out there on the field today. You understand what I'm saying? And like there's something else too. Like I said, at the end, I'll address that later on. You understand what I'm saying? That I also think played a key factor in what was going on today. Because I looked in Jameis's eyes, man. Jameis was motivated to shit. Man, Jameis was about it today, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Now I figure that like if he about it and he's the quote unquote de facto leader of the team, then everybody should have fed off from that. You understand what I'm saying? But there were some other factors of that. We'll get into that later on when we start, discussing the nuts and bolts.
Right.
Who said he went to the game? Uh,
Somebody said they gonna sue. They gonna sue because you wasted money
yeah.
on beers and
That's how
yeah.
CB. I knew how you felt a couple of weeks
Yeah, I
ago.
wanted to ask him about that,
Yeah.
man. You know,
Oh, here you go, right? Picking and flicking. He said, I'm filing the lawsuit against the Saints for the money I spent on beer and food for this game because of that performance. I got sick and threw up.
Damn, that shit was disgusting.
that it was disgusting, man. It's horrible. You understand? And that's one of them games, bro, that you look up at the scoreboard and you're scratching your head thinking how the hell you lost that game. And it's been, you know, eons, man, since we had a game like that, man. Especially on these Sean Payton. And this just ruined our record, man, because for a minute, man, we had a perfect record in October. You understand? Now this is a blemish on our record. And this game, we usually win games, man. We lead by 11 points and all this, that, and the third. You understand? This was a horrible loss. Horrible loss. And we can't blame it on nothing but poor coaching, poor execution, and poor performances by, some key members and stuff on the football team.
Almost like the exact opposite of each team, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because with Giants, it was all about executions that they was lacking, and they made it this game, and we didn't.
Now, far as Pete Warner, I think Pete Warner had a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
He wasn't letting Saquon, get off on him because he was in space with him a couple plays.
Like I
Maybe
mentioned earlier, that level of the defense, man, wasn't no issue.
no.
I didn't see I really didn't see the linebackers making no errors out there, bro. They was making
No.
tackles and everything, bro. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? It wasn't the linebackers so much to say. You understand? Even though the linebackers are part of the defense, but I didn't really see the linebackers making no errors or nothing like that. It was that damn defensive line and that damn secondary.
Bro, I don't know why I just had a flashback, man.
But this comments like this, and it's all shout out to Jeremiah Whitley, shout out to you. But I'm gonna read. It's okay though, fellas. It's time to face the facts on our team, get themselves together straight up, and just keep moving on for real, for real. This comments like it'll bite us. It'll bite us in the. I'm talking about just keep forgetting it and move on. Games like this, we will look back on and be like, well, this is a game we could have won to possibly get us a number one seed. Games like this in the past that we was laying eggs on, this is what hampered us from getting a first round bye. If you go back through the seasons, at least the past 3 seasons. Games like this where we was laying eggs. We can go back and go to games like this that we should have won. Like I said, it's one thing if we playing, the Bills or the Chiefs or something and we lose. But games like this, it was no question. So comments like that, yeah, we gotta move on. I know it's early and stuff like that, but man, games like this can hold us. They can hold us at the end. We
What
could
did
be
I
one game short of having a first round bye. Let's just say if you know, we get on track, we finish out strong, have a hell of a season, and we one game short. When you look back on games like this, where you just shit the bed as a defense, and it shouldn't have went down like that.
And you know what else, CB? But look, right. Y'all need to pay attention to what's going on, man, and what you're saying sometimes.
right?
That now we have lost 2 games in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So like if this, just like CB say, if this is the Chiefs or the Raiders or some damn body or whatever, right? You understand? Then maybe we can digest this because it may hurt us, but it won't hurt us, in terms of some type of season or something. But we done lost 2 games and stuff in the NFC, y'all, and that hurts. That hurts like hell. You understand? That can be the difference between us having to go on the road to play somebody if we make it to the playoffs, and having a home playoff game where we have well, we'll get into that later. You understand? But that's what that's the difference, bro. And we got to stop, taking it like that. Like, I understand, like, when we had Drew Brees around and all that, we can probably say that, whatever, because, Drew Brees don't have no history of losing, back-to-back games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But we have to realize, man, that we are playing a different style of football now. We don't have Drew Brees around anymore. We just don't have that luxury, man. We just giving away games anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Just straight up stupid. I mean, just it's like I say, bro. We don't have that luxury no more. So just moving on, bro. And plus, if you can digest the way in which we played, the opponent we played, and where we played, and the emotions that surrounded this game, and say, oh, we can just move on from this game. Oh boy, no freaking way.
I mean, but what did I say about being so hollow? It's like, you know what I'm saying? There's always something to talk about. You can't just sit up here and just say who that. Let's get to the next game and just,
No, bro. That what I seen today was concerning.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, even last week, yes, I understand last week we had one, but you can't say it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we won, but the problems, whatever problem we had last week, whatever problem we had this game, we won, so let's just continue. It's like all that to me is just hollow, bro.
And I'm still saying, and I'm gonna still say this, right? Because I know people heard me say this last week, and I still stand by this, right? We still don't know what team we got, bro. We don't know what this team is, bro. We don't know who they are.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? We have no idea who they are. Because
except the defense.
We don't know who they are either, CB.
I don't know who the hell that was.
We don't know who them dudes is, bro.
I don't know who the hell that was.
In my opinion, I think we top 10. I'm gonna stick with that.
They may be top 10, but
I can agree with that, CB. Two things can be true at the same time, bro. We can be top 10, but we can also not know who the hell these dudes is.
And look, they really, and it's not to say that they look like the one of those historically bad defenses, but I'm just saying, like, the way the receivers was getting open, like, almost every play, that shit, it just felt, that shit, I thought we was past it. I thought we was past it, bro. Like, I understand defense is going to give up, even a really great defense is going to give up plays. But I'm just saying, like, bro, when dudes was open, like wide open every play almost, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I just thought we was past it.
So,
I'm talking even past middle of the pack.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was worse than that today.
But we don't, like I say, man, look, we need to see, man, a good 6, 7, maybe even 8 games, bro, before we know who these dudes is. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, and even you got to look at this too, man. This is post Drew Brees. Who is these coaches now? Who are they? Who are they now? Not that the Hall of Fame is not around anymore, who they used to rely upon, I guess, to erase all the mistakes that was made on the football field. Who are you guys now? You understand what I'm saying? We need to get reacquainted. Because I don't know what the hell, bro. Because how you gonna come out? This is some Jekyll and Hyde shit we got going on here, bro. You come out, you look like world beaters against a team who everybody was saying, even with everything that was going on in the offseason, that should be very good and maybe potentially go back to the NFC Championship game. We beat the hell out of them. Okay, we go to Carolina. We lay an egg. Okay. Yeah, I know we had a plethora of injuries to key guys. Our coaches was missing with COVID. Okay, we laid that egg. We go to New England. We look good. You understand? We don't turn the ball over, nothing. You understand? James have 2 touchdowns. The defense looked like a Super Bowl favorite defense, right? Then we come here and we lay this egg here at home in front of our home crowd that haven't seen a game in damn near 2 years. You understand? And this is the performance that we put on in front of our home crowd. Who are these dudes? Who are they? Y'all, anybody tell me who these dudes is? Who are they? Prove to me. I want anybody to call in or put a message or something up here. Tell me who are we? Who is the New Orleans Saints right now?
Inconsistent boys. Talking about juice boys is inconsistent boys, man.
You understand? We don't even know if they that, bro. We don't even know if they that right now, bro. I don't know who these dudes are right now. I don't know who they are. I know their names and stuff on their jersey and all that. I know the coaches by name and all that, but I don't know who they are right now.
Shit, it's time to put their players a couple weeks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the link in the comment section.
Stop
We can
squeezing
take
the
a few.
juice, man. Stop.
We can take a we can take a few calls. So I'll just put the link in the comment. Y'all just heard what Uptown said. Just call in. And vent. Let us know what's up with the team. I know it's a game. It's one game, but like I said earlier, it's certain matchups, and that ain't just somebody trying to overlook a team. No, that ain't.
But the thing
That
about
ain't
it is,
really,
look, let's keep it real. We did not over. I'm not talking about I'm talking about us as far as like we was literally last week on the podcast. We clearly wasn't overlooking this team. We was calling it like it is.
right.
Yep.
And like we were saying, you can't let Daniel Jones use his feet and get off.
Yeah.
And shit, that's what happened. And then we also said with Saquon, we can't, let him get his confidence back. His get back to his all-pro runner style. When what happened, he definitely done that. Shit, all the shit we were saying, that's what happened out there. And shout out to Miss Anna for that $2 donation.
That's exactly what happened out there. You
But
understand?
wait,
Bruh, I don't know, bruh. These dudes here, bruh, they got me baffled. I thought at some point in time that they would be the same dudes that we saw last week. They wasn't. Not at all.
I tell you what, man. Some of y'all in this comment section, y'all be having me laughing. It's like there's never a time, even during the worst loss, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You always got somebody smiling, man. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny.
okay. Well, we got 2 callers on the line. We'll start out with
I didn't even see that
we we'll start out with Cedric. Cedric,
How y'all doing today?
Frustrated, disgusted. How about you?
That's what I am too. You know, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna say a couple of things. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just want to say the first thing I want to say is Sean Payton. Would you please stop putting Taysom Hill in on these third and fucking shots when everybody know what he gonna do? I don't care how many touchdowns this man get. I know I said something last week about us utilizing Taysom more in the red zone, but that shit need to stop. Every time Jameis or Kamara gets a groove going, he put in Taysom Hill and run that stupid ass QB draw. I'm
And not
sick of seeing that play.
and not only that, it slows the game down. It
Yes.
just it, it,
I'm
it lets
tired of seeing that play, man. It eats me up every time he do that.
And
it,
like,
let the,
like that's what I was saying, said he can run the shit, but like don't run it when certain players got a momentum going on.
Exactly. He
Right,
run it
right.
on the same mod. You notice he run it on the same fucking side every time. He run it on the right side every time.
We show the hell do, man. That is absolute
Like,
fact right there.
and
That's
then
fact.
Taysom, I knew the game was over
That's
when
facts. He just
Taysom got in.
on the left, bro. He telling
We
the
was up. We was up, mod, and that man went up there and threw a fucking interception. I knew the game was done then because we had the momentum going, and Jameis was looking good. He got us that first down, and Taysom go right in there and throw a fucking goose egg.
yes.
Like underthrowing Deontay Harris. If he would have just flew it directly towards the end zone, Deontay Harris had that name beat. That would have been a touchdown. But
Yes.
Taysom arm is not strong enough to make that throw.
And
And
he
it's
ain't got
just like
that
every
kind of accuracy either, said.
exactly. And I'm so sick of this man. I mean, Taysom, this stuff be making me mad. Cause like, come on, how is Winston go ever have confidence if you doing this to this man? How is he gonna ever have confidence?
I ain't gonna lie to
And
you, bro. Sean Payton need to have one game, bro. One game where he ain't having Taysom Hill doing this shit. Let's just
and it's like he puts them in during the most crucial moments too. It's
yes,
just I'm tired of that play.
yes. Because that was
And the
that
defense,
time when we went 3-and-out that time. That was a momentum breaker too, right then and there.
yeah, it was.
Because
And
Kamara was getting it going there. And
yep,
they
and
stopped it, man. They took him out of the game, and I knew that they was gonna stop that play. I say,
yep,
man,
that's right.
if they running that shit, man, that same thing that we just scored on, we scored on them twice on that play. If
They
they
knew what was coming.
I say if we run that again, bro, that ain't gonna be successful. I'm thinking that he gonna hand
Yeah,
it off, or it's gonna be some kind of end around or something, to Deontay, something, I know it was gonna be something fancy, because that's the only
yeah,
reason why he in the game, But
yeah.
I didn't think that it was gonna be. I didn't think that he was gonna be so arrogant as to run that.
It's like Taysom must jerk Sean Payton off at the end of the fucking game for them two plays that he got. Each and every game, oh, I'm gonna put in Taysom. Look what Taysom can do. Look what Taysom threw an interception. That I believe that play cost us that game. I really do. That play right there was a momentum shift, and the Giants knew it. Because wasn't we marching down the field to score? It was like 2nd and 10.
Hey, said, can I do my job for a minute? Let me do my job.
Yeah, you can say something.
Let me do my job for a minute. Hey, Jeremiah.
My bad. I keep interrupting you. I'm just
No,
pissed
why?
off.
No, that's why we have you on. But I got to deal with somebody. Hey, Jeremiah, bro. That little stuff you're doing, bro. We don't nobody kick him off, nothing, bro. Let him stay around. You understand? Because this little cute stuff you're saying, bro, is really ignorant and stupid. You understand what I'm saying? We just lost to an 0-3 team, bro. You understand? You can call them all the midgets when you want to call them. They the Giants today on us. You understand what I'm saying? And how is this shit really dumb and ignorant? I mean, if it's so dumb and ignorant, bro, why are you here listening to us?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
you talking about us?
He must be talking about us. I mean, he's on our bench saying that shit.
And you
Nah,
see, they say
he's
it's
saying fans. He's saying fans. He's
Fans.
saying
and they
fans.
calling it dumb and ignorant, but just like CB said,
Yeah,
this go
fans.
come and bite us in the ass.
You understand what I'm saying? And look, this stuff needs to be addressed.
It do, and it's gonna come back to get us in the playoffs. Cause this is an NFC team that count against our record. When we lose against NFC teams, it count against the records when we get ready to go in the playoffs.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. We 500 right now, so I ain't gonna be talking about no playoffs.
Yeah.
And I ain't even one. And I just got one last thing to say about this defense. And this, it's just like Lattimore, he was trash today. See the Deuce, he was trash today. Malcolm Jenkins, he was probably the best player on the damn field today.
He was fast too.
You talk about it. No, it did not mean a couple of plays, but if you look at it all around,
I don't care about a couple of plays. I only care about one specific play, bro. And when
that's true.
You got to make that play. He should have made that tackle, bro, on Galladay, and that would have kept him out of field goal range. You understand?
But you know what, Mod? It's too early. You said this to me earlier. It's too early to determine what this team is capable of.
That's what I don't have. You said I don't know who these dudes are. I don't know who these dudes
we don't
are.
know.
I don't know who these
But like I said, I think they are a dominant team that plays down to the lesser competition that they think are not better than them. That's what I think this team is. They play down towards a competition that they think is they better than. And you know, that's all I'm gonna get up here and say. I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. And Mod, I know I keep cutting off. I got that bad. I'm gonna try to work on it.
No, why, bro? But I like to hear what you have to say, man. And look, when you call in, we mostly want to hear you, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
You know,
but
that's why we have you call in.
Yeah, but all I'm gonna say is keep the faith. This is a good team we got. We get Michael Thomas back, Traquan Smith, Adam Troutman. His ass need to be the tight end number 2 because he's stuck.
Maybe
just keep the faith.
I think you need to be tight end number 3. Me. That's what I think, bro.
Just keep the faith. We got this. We got this. That's all I'm gonna say. Who that to y'all?
Who that said?
Who that? Shit, man, the Giants was today.
Yeah, now we got Leslie Newsom in the building.
Yeah, man, and I know Les was gonna come on because me and Les was chopping it up all day on Twitter, bro.
Shit, boy, Leslie, boy, he about to let it loose,
bro. Man,
man, y'all hear me, man?
Yeah, you let it loose, Les.
Man, look, man, Uptown. Hey, man, dog. I think, like, you know what, man? I was kind of pissed off, you know what I'm saying? But bro, I laughed at the whole shit because I knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? From the questionable last play calling, like it was just scripted, you know, the old Sean Payton script, how you lose, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make no fucking sense, you know. But I mean, bro, we just gotta see what we is, bro. And we in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't good, we ain't trash. We in the middle, man. We're in the middle, but bro, it was just Sean Payton got his name all over this bitch today. I know it's up to the players on the field, but Sean Payton could have helped them out too, man. He could have helped them out, bro. That shit there, man. Then in the press conference, bro, he just didn't give a fuck. And he knew he fucked up. That's like, bro, every time he lose like that, bro, he always try to get up there and try to poo-poo the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this on you. This on you, dog.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, man, that shit, you can't lose this game, bro. I'm like, bro, that game for the taking. And then Jameis was cooking. I'm like, bro, and I knew it, bro. When Taysom kept running that ball, I said, now watch. This nigga falling in love with this shit. He falling in love with it, and watch what it do. When he ran that shit for that third down, I was like, bro, on the right side again? Bro, everybody know that, man. My 4-year-old son know what you about to fucking do.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep, and me and Les was chopping it up the whole damn game, bro, going backwards and forwards, bro, on Twitter. This dude, bro, just, I don't know, bro. Like I say, man, look, we need to have one game, bro. Can we have one game, bro? Even if we take the L. Let's have one game, bro, where this dude ain't coming and doing that shit.
Man, bro, Jameis, and even Jameis looked defeated, bro. Was I tripping? Or did he look defeated? I'm like, bro, you not letting this man, like, bro, we don't know what he capable of doing. When he trying to do some shit, the O-line ain't holding up. The day the O-line holding up, your ass don't even trust him. I'm like, bro, so what the fuck he supposed to do?
I don't even know if Sean fully trusts Jameis yet. I don't
James
even
was
think.
balling today, man. He was
Yeah,
balling today.
He was balling.
He was balling today, Brian. And Sean Payton fucked it up.
They ruined this game, bro. They ruined this
Yeah.
in the dome, bro. They ruined it. They fucking ruined it.
but I don't think Sean truly trust. If you don't truly trust your quarterback, I mean, why even fuck with him? I mean, that's my thing. If you don't
Hey,
fully
hey,
trust, it's no way because he it would be more plays like that. Now what was the difference between the first half then coming out right after halftime throwing gunners downfield? What was the bit difference? It wasn't how they was playing us that was preventing it.
could y'all tell he was pissed off after that holding call with Trumpman? Could y'all tell he was pissed off? That very next play with Taysom, that was some arrogant bullshit. Could y'all sense that? Because that's what I sensed. That's what I said. That's the same shit that Drew did in that damn playoff game with the Vikings. It's the same kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that don't make no sense. Like, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that?
I don't know, bro.
Oh my God, man. Like, bro, we can't lose games like this, bro. And I'm like, not the poo-poo on the Giants. They whooped our ass. They did their thing. But I'm like, this is a game you're supposed to have. This is a game you're supposed to have at the crib.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yes, bro.
Man, bro.
Leslie, come first game back after a devastating hurricane.
Oh,
The whole NO in the building. Like what other motivation do you need for this game? Like that shit. I'm talking about team wise. Team wise.
Remember I used to say this, CB and Dub. Remember I used to say, bro, that I know better now, bro. But I used to say, damn, he just trying to placate when he used to do all these damn play calls and all that shit. I used to say he just trying to placate the Breeze, bro. Now I know that that's not really true. He was placating to his own ego.
Yeah, it's him, man. It's him. Like, bro, when we lose, because, man, it's like when we lose, I know a lot of shit going to losing, so you can't just put it on a specific thing. But, bro, Sean Payton play calling is the common fucking denominator in all these motherfucking games. Every last one of them, man. You can't tell me no different.
Yeah, bro. Because if you look at it, let's get for real for a minute, Brian. Look, and I ain't poo-pooing my coach, bro. I want my coach. I really wouldn't. I don't want no other coach, but I gotta tell him.
Yeah, I ain't going drastic. Yeah. I ain't saying no crazy shit like this.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm gonna keep it real though, right? It is that, bro, because in that Carolina game, bro, he kept running on the edges. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why you running that Hassan Reddick and Burns? You understand? Them boys got speed, man. They got speed side to side. He kept running on the edges. He was arrogant about it too. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Look, when people is taking shit away from you, bro, you can't just force your will like you always do, like you have been doing, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't force your will. Go to something else, bro. Do something else. You understand what I'm saying? And like, and I don't like the times, bro, because he used to do that to Drew Brees too, bro. I don't like the certain times, bro, when he put Taysom Hill in the game either. There be times when somebody's gotten clearly that someone is riding the momentum. You understand? And that's a momentum that we probably should ride to get a touchdown. And he take them out of the game, and just like CB and Doug say, it slows shit down. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, he takes some fanboy. Like, bro, that's what it's like it's on some fanboy type shit.
I mean,
and it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
When you bring them in, I mean, it just let the defense catch the break too.
Yeah. You understand? And like, I think what it is that he had a certain ideal about Taysom Hill. He said some outrageous things about, Taysom Hill.
Crazy talk. Crazy talk.
He referred to him as Steve Young and all that kind of shit. And it's just his arrogance, bro, to show everyone that he was right about Taysom Hill in some kind of way.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that's what it is.
There's a time and there's a place for everything, bro. Today wasn't the time and the place so much for that. I mean, it worked It worked twice for us. We got a touchdown twice off. Those people wasn't gonna keep letting us do that to them, bro. Especially at that junction of the game, bro. And Kamara was cooking then. And
He was, man.
That was the one time in the whole game that Kamara really was cooking.
But then, did Kamara even get a target today? Like,
No.
bro, can we get some angle routes? Please. Can we, like, bro, come on, man.
This is the first time in Kamara's whole career, buddy, that he was not targeted for a pass.
That don't, like, what is the reason for that? Like, bro, why? Bro.
This is what I told Sid last week, and this is what I told CB and Dub, right? To be quite honest, bro, sometimes James don't be looking for him. I'm just being 100. I noticed that in the last game we played against New England, bro. There was several times, brother. AK was open, bro. He just didn't look his way. He failed to look his way. And I'm just being 100 about it. You understand? That's why I mentioned that in the podcast last week. I said that he should, man, that Kamara should be one of his reads all the time.
Yeah, that's, man, look, that shit break down quick, and that, bro, I mean, you ain't got much time, man. Them boys ain't getting open anyway. So you should already have your eyes on AK. You know what I'm saying? That's my peripheral, bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm dumping that bitch out quick, like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't, I'm like, bro, but the AK didn't get nothing today. Nothing in the passing game. Nothing.
Yeah,
And I'm like, bro, them passes you wasting on Trotman, man, get them bitches to somebody that's gonna do something with them.
That needs to change, bro. And Adam Troutman, man, I'm done with him, bro. I'm done with
Oh,
him.
yeah, bench. On Matt, he goes to the bench now. He bench.
Yeah, I'm done with
You're getting bench. Jawan should have been getting them snaps.
Less. He does nothing right.
Yeah, man. And bro, okay, today with the play, bro, they got the holding on. Why you asking him to block Leonard Williams anyway? Why? Bro, why?
Yes.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen, man? Like, bro, you that fucking arrogant, Sean Payton? Like, for real? Come on, bro. What a common sense.
I hear y'all, man. I'm done with Wody, bro. I can't take trouble no more.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I can't take him no more, CB. I can't take him no more, CB.
I'm like UCB. Like, we can't. My bad, Uptown, for cutting y'all, man. But I'm like UCB. We can't just put this shit to bed. We gotta understand what happened today. Correct this shit. Cause, man, look. I ain't saying bench a Debo, but bro, something gotta be like, bro, come on, help some kind of way. Like, bro, you see that going down the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Now, bro, come on, man. Let's get some uplifting. Somebody on the defense say something. Words of encouragement, please.
Right.
You know, but look, bro, I think, and I honestly think, Les, that Debo gonna learn from this today.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I believe in that kid.
No doubt.
I believe
no
in
doubt.
That. You understand?
No
but
doubt.
like, you know, but look, that's what I was saying earlier, bro. Today was the day he looked like a rookie. He ain't been looking like a rookie, bro. He didn't look like a rookie to us in the preseason. He didn't look like a rookie to us in the previous games that we played already. So I expected a game like this today. But I expected us to be able to persevere despite him playing poorly. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. We took a horrible L today. Horrible. I don't care what anybody else say. Yeah, we have to move on from it because we have no other choice. You understand? But that loss right there, man, that one there is one that I'm going to really that's one I'm going to look back on and be like, yeah, that was a low point of the season.
We own that.
We
own that. We put that out there. That's on tape now. And we got Scary Terry next week. You know what I'm saying? So, man, look. Hey, we got to get right quick.
Yeah,
we got to get right quick.
But we need David back, bro. You understand?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, that's the last thing, and then I'm about to get out because I know other people want to chime in too. Hey, Cal Jordan, my guy. Hey, my man, 100 grand. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up, man?
His days of him putting hands on quarterbacks is officially over.
Ooh,
He gets some good pressure
man.
there and there, but as far as him bringing down quarterbacks, those days are gone. I'm talking about as far
Except
as
hold
doing
on,
it at an
hold
all
on.
pro level.
Except versus Atlanta.
Right.
We hope
Uh,
so, though, WD. We hope so.
oh
We
no,
hope
no, no.
so, man.
That's his favorite D. That's the only time, bro.
Man, bro, Cam, man, ain't looking so hot. D-line they got to get it together, man. Linebackers played, they were the best on the team. I agree with you, Uptown. Linebackers look good. Pete Werner look damn good. Pete
Yeah.
Werner look damn good, man. So we just got to go back to the drawing board, man, and get our head out our ass and make sure this shit ain't no continuous shit, man. Nip this shit in the bud right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's still who that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get past this, y'all. It's all good. We play like shit today. We earned that L as a team. Let's bounce back next week as a team. You know what I'm saying? Who that for life? Y'all boys hold it down, man.
All right, man. Who that?
Who that?
The Giants.
Yeah, the Giants.
So next we got Light Mike 24 in the building.
What's up, like?
Good.
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all having me.
What's up, my man?
Shoot,
Let's have it.
not much. I wouldn't even say I don't know if anger is the word no more. At this point, just disappointment. Really, it's like a whole lot of disappointment with what just happened a couple hours ago. And like I know y'all responded to my comments earlier about Debo. I agree with y'all. He got talent. He got potential. I think he could really be nice, like opposite of Lattimore. But right now, at least for the last game and game two, like guarding DJ Moore, I have no idea what he was guarding DJ Moore for. That don't make no type of sense. It's just like I feel like they're not helping him enough at this current state. I know they're a man defense, but I feel like if Malcolm Jenkins, if he's not in the box, he should shade a little bit. I know Marcus usually play over top, but I just feel like in games like that where they're gonna keep running crossing routes, stuff like that, or deep posts, comebacks, anything intermediate, you got to find a way to help out the newer, I wouldn't say weakest, but newest link on the defense. That was my first point. I was just sitting there watching the whole game.
Yeah. But you see, did you understand what I was saying, though, Mike? You
Oh
know,
yeah, for sure.
that like, yeah, theoretically, yeah, that should happen, and we did, like I say, we did do that. We did that a lot in the first game. They were shading a lot towards Devontae Adams' way, and even though we had Marshawn Lattimore checking him, you know what I'm saying? But when we drafted this kid, man, to be a lockdown man corner. That's what we do. You understand? And like, you're gonna run what you do, bro. Until you see that, hey, look, that ain't really working. You understand what I'm saying? Now you can say, yeah, well, it wasn't really working today. But I'm thinking from a standpoint as a coach, you let him stay out there, you let him see things. Maybe he can process that information and it can be valuable, going forward.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. For future games, future like next season, stuff like that. I remember I had to do the same thing. A lot of times, for the most part, I played zone in high school and stuff, but there were a couple of games we played man defense. I'm the shortest on the field, so I got to sit there and take it for one game to figure out how I'm going to sit here, how I'm going to play inside, what different angle I need to take to stay inside of the receiver or something like that.
Yeah.
Some like similar processes and stuff like that. I know what you mean, for sure.
And it's obvious that the kid processes information fast because he was drafted. He's a rookie, and we immediately implanted him in as a starter. But I expected, like I said earlier, right? I expected one of these games out of him. I expected him to have a game that made him look like he was a rookie. I expected that. I expected that most sooner than what I've seen now. You understand? But I don't think that they need to do anything different, with him, unless that becomes some type of a pattern of behavior with him.
Yeah, I got you.
I think that he's going to learn, from some of the things that he did. He's going to learn from some of the mistakes that he made. I think with that thing with John Ross, I think he probably miscalculated just how fast that dude is. You understand? I don't think that he's going to take that for granted anymore. You understand?
Shoot.
And I can see him getting better from this. I really, really can see him getting better from this. I do. So maybe the coaches just want him to just take his lumps, Mike. You understand? So he can process that information. You know how coaches do. Sometimes they want you to take your lumps so they can get back with you in the film room to show you some stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that you can be, better equipped on the mental edge of the game, and not just some of the things. And it may even be some things that he did physical too, in terms of his technique as well. But they can coach him up, on those kind of things. And I think that the kid is smart. That kid played at Stanford. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he can digest information quite well.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I just feel like as a whole with the team, I believe it was I can't remember who it was. I think it was the before me. He stated that like the team plays down to the competition, and I agree
Yeah.
with that. And it's been like that for years. Like we have games that are close that we do win that should be. I mean, obviously it's the NFL, so no game should be easy. But there's games where it's like, okay, this receiver's not playing, this receiver's not playing, or this important position of need is not getting attacked. And it's just like you would think, obviously, again, it's NFL, so it's not that simple. But I would think in a game like today, Marshawn Lattimore would be shadowing, I would assume, Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay has a long career. He's like, obviously, the Lions weren't the greatest team, but he's had his career. He's had great games, great fantasy seasons for whatever that counts for. But he has a bad habit, at least from what I've seen, of playing his competition specifically at corner. Like, for example, last year with Green Bay, Devontae Adams wasn't in the game, and most of the, at least from what I saw, most of the bigger plays were Lattimore getting beat, maybe because he's not expecting that receiver to be like that elite receiver that he's playing against, because he always shows up. Mike Evans had however many games without a touchdown until the playoff game last season, stuff like that. I just feel like the team as a whole has a bad habit of playing down or up to our opponent instead of being a consistent same level of play, which has prevented them from a couple Super Bowl runs, couple tough playoff losses, just real small things that every team always talks about, but we seem to continuously not be able to get over the hump about.
I agree, man. I can't argue with nothing that you just said. What you said is absolutely true. And as a matter of fact, what you saying is not uncommon to what has been said around here. The first person I heard say that was Dub. I heard Dub say that the first time. You understand what I'm saying? So we have said that around here, man. We have critiqued him about that, before. About him. It seemed like he just, show up. When they playing somebody, that's a big name receiver or something like that. But also, right, I think we played this cat Galladay before, man, when he was at Detroit, and he had a pretty decent game against us before too. It seemed like this cat just, whatever.
He's one of those guys.
Just one of them guys and stuff, that plays well against us, for whatever reason. So, I agree with everything you said. I can't disagree with nothing that you just said. And in order for us to get over that hump, man, we must have a level of consistency about our play, from week to week. Because right now, what we're doing, Sean Payton was talking about, he didn't want us to yo-yo, but we yo-yoing like a motherfucker right now. You understand? Lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. You understand? I mean,
ain't no 500 no more.
Yeah. We more up and
last
down
thing I really want
the damn stock market.
Right.
That's why I was saying, Mike. That's why I was saying, and I will continue to say this until maybe week 6, 7, 8-ish, somewhere around there, right? I don't know who these dudes are.
There's no real identity. Yeah.
I don't know who these dudes are. You understand what I'm saying? You know, if anybody, like I say, anybody can call in and tell me what kind of a football team the New Orleans Saints is right now, I would greatly appreciate it because I don't know who these dudes are. I
Neither
don't
do
know.
I.
I don't really know what we want to do. Understand? I don't know how we want to do it. I don't know who these dudes are, and
And
I need to figure out who these dudes is before I make any rusted judgments to say what this team is right now.
without a doubt. And the last thing I wanted to really touch on, because I know y'all got other people on the show, like, but it's something that y'all also made a point of. How does the best player on the team have 0 targets in the passing game? Like this is a player that has 1,500 scrimmage yards, 81 catches. I think the last 3 seasons exactly, like all types of stuff like that. Arguably, I would say he is. I say his hands are softer than McCaffrey's. Like the best receiver running back in the game. Like he's running routes like that. Like y'all said, the angle route specifically. I don't know how many of y'all, if any of y'all still play Madden. That's my go-to route. That's pretty much automatic. Come here, go ahead, run this angle route for me. Angle text, whatever you want to call it, because everybody's worried about him running to the flat. As soon as he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back upfield, he's wide open. But I don't even see that in the offense anymore. That's
Yeah, and
that's just
plus,
concerning to me.
you know, we also used to make a living off of him running that option route,
Mm-hmm.
where he get out there, you know, and he has the option of what he want to do, whether he want to
Whether he
jig
want to
up,
sit
he want to slant
or
it.
go up.
You understand? Go up, whatever.
Yeah,
Understand what I'm saying? And that's you got to have him doing that, man. That puts him out in space.
exactly. He a space player. I don't know why all of a sudden we want to use him as pretty much just the okay, first, second down, you run the ball. We get in short situations. Like I understand Taysom's a big player. Like he can go run through people. And he's been doing that. But when the same it's literally the exact same play. Like how many times has Taysom ran the ball left? Like I know you want to run to the strength of the offense and Teron Armstead's not playing, but I have not seen them run that sweep to the left once.
No,
Not once.
no. It's figured out. They know where they gonna run that. You understand what I'm saying? They know
Yeah.
where he gonna run it at. And like, you know, like I say, I'm not opposed. I'm not gonna sit down here and say that I'm totally opposed to us using Taysom Hill in that way.
Neither am I.
I'm just opposed to when we do that. That's what I'm opposed to. You understand? And I don't think that we've been doing it. In fact, if you want to keep it real, over the past 2 seasons, we haven't really did that at the right times.
We haven't. We haven't. I agree with you 100%. We haven't.
You know, because there's sometimes this stuff, and I'll be like, "Damn, we should put Taysom in, you know, for this one or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And he don't come in. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's times when Taysom coming in, when I'm like, "Hell no!" You understand? Like that one crucial
That
third
last
down
third
stop
down.
we had.
Yeah. That
You know?
last third down was the
Yeah,
biggest one. I'm like, okay, he had scored 2 touchdowns off of this. Maybe you can give it to Kamara on the end around, have somebody else come in motion on a sweep, any type of misdirection at all. Didn't use any of that. They're gonna say, well, he done ran over 5, 6 people today. Let's let him run over 2 more defensive linemen, and it didn't work. And there went the momentum. Soon as they got that stop, even after the pick that he had threw earlier in the game, once they got that stop, I'm like, okay, they tied this game, we lost. I hate to say, I'm not gonna say I lost faith, but sometimes you just know when the momentum is completely out the building,
yes,
and that
yes,
was that moment.
yes. As a matter of fact, I knew the momentum was completely out the door, and I tweeted as much when they converted that damn 3rd and 14 with Kadarius Toney.
Mm-hmm.
I said this game. I see the game over. We about to lose. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can tell that sapped all of the momentum away from us. We had lost all the momentum there, and
Absolutely.
that was prior to prior to a bunch of stuff. Prior to the stuff that you was mentioning. You understand? But until man, I need to figure out who these dudes are, Mike. I need to find out who these dudes because I don't know who these dudes are, bro. You understand? One, you see Marshall in week 1, he stopped a cat like Devontae Adams who just ate the damn 49ers lunch last Sunday.
with a cast on his arm.
You understand what I'm saying? He stops him. Then he come today, right? He can't do a damn thing with Galladay.
Nope, nothing.
You understand? I'm like, I don't know who these dudes are, man. I don't know who these dudes are, Mike. Don't get me to start telling you no lies. I can't figure them out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You and me both, man.
You figure out who they are, bro. Could you please tell me?
Shoot, if I can, I will. But I don't know. We might find out about the same time.
You know what I'm saying? Please
but we was tackling.
I see the names on the jerseys, but I don't know who these dudes are.
Exactly. Like we over there tackling. I don't know if y'all watched LSU game last night. Y'all saw that fourth quarter. That's how they was tackling. Like I know I said it in the chat earlier.
We look very similar to LSU. Very, very similar. I'm glad you brought that up because Bo Nix made LSU look dumb all night, and that's what we did with Kadarius Toney today. We made this dude run around, man, like we playing Madden.
Man, playing on rookie.
You understand?
Yeah, I do. But all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Again, I appreciate y'all having me on. Hopefully I'll see y'all again soon. Hopefully next week they come out with a better outcome. Appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Keep in touch, man. Call in sometime when you come through.
For sure. Thank you.
Who that?
The Giants.
Yeah, the Giants. Like a motherfucker.
Next, we got the OG Jerry Poole in the building. Jerry, what's good with you, fam?
What's good, fam?
What's good, Junior? Let's hear it, man. What you got to say, bro?
Well, Uptown, CB, WD, Chatline, everybody in the chat. It's always next week. I'm just giving y'all my feedback and my positivity to y'all because I know everybody was not happy after this game, but it is what it is. Got to give credit where it's due because, like I said, like I told TJ Jones on the State of the Saints podcast Friday, and I just talked to him about a few minutes ago. We don't know which Giants team that you're going to get coming into this game. You're going to get the one that's been struggling, or you're going to get the one that's going to wake up and come out of nowhere and beat us. And that's exactly what we witnessed on today. Because everything was clicking, but in the fourth quarter, they started to slip. And they led that game into overtime, and we already know. So let's just take this L and get ready for next week when we go to Washington.
Okay.
Yep. But I wanna address something real quick. There's an old saying. Sometimes, whether the Saints win or lose, sometimes you just need a good laugh. From despite the loss, despite the win, or whichever one you want to describe.
Oh no,
sometimes it's good.
The game was pretty common.
Sometimes you just need a good laugh, sometimes, man, because hey, we can't. Sometimes you win some, and sometimes you lose some. You're gonna have good games, or you're gonna have bad games. But at the end of the day, just keep repping your team, bruh. I know everybody is frustrated and upset and mad and pissed off. I understand that. But don't let this loss that we witnessed today will haunt you for the rest of your life going into the next game, because that's gonna leave a even much heavier burden when we go into the next game before the bye week, because we got a bye week coming up in a couple of weeks. So let's just put the Giants aside. Congratulations to them. They got their first win. So got to give credit where it's due, and let's just focus on next week. Just want to give my encouragement to UCB, WD, Uptown, Miss Carly, and whoever else is here, and everybody in the chat. Just relax. We're gonna be all right. We got a long way to go. Let's just make the best of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, we definitely appreciate you coming on, giving that encouragement. You know, like you said, I mean, we had no choice but to move on. You know, but these, just
That's it.
laying eggs. I think just laying eggs in games like this, it could come back to haunt us though.
Man, Jerry,
But
man,
cool.
you said we were gonna blow them out 35-10. What happened? What happened, Jerry?
Things changed, WD. Look, I thought because hey, I did say that prediction, but looked like it went absolutely wrong because them Giants they came up they came to play. Yeah, I mean, so I can't answer that for you, WD.
Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed.
Yep. But no, man.
Well,
Go ahead, Uptown.
bro, look, we took it on the chin, bro. There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of tape that the coaches and the players gonna have to watch in order to get better.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't lost faith in the team. You know what I'm saying?
Neither have I, Uptown.
Just that I just don't know who they are. They don't have no consistent identity that I can identify with right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they was, we was doing stuff consistently bad, at least I would know who we are. We're not doing anything consistently good. We're not doing anything really consistently bad.
Right.
I just need to see more data. You understand? Now, I'm not going to continue, going on like this. I figure in maybe six games, 6-7 games or so, man, we should know what we are. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now who that nation. After 6 or so games, we are who we are. Point blank, period. Now, where we at then, remains to be seen. Because by then, we should start, getting key members of the team, back by then. So we'll see who we are. But today certainly hurts. Hurts
Shout
like
out
hell.
to Miss Ann.
But it is what it is, bro.
Yep.
So what else you got, Junior? What's happening?
Y'all just not a whole lot more to say, man, except y'all just keep yelling who that, just keep repping the team. And better days are coming, bro. Just better days are ahead.
Yeah, they better be.
That's my only that's my only positive saying I have to give to my squad, man. And shouts out to you, Miss Tyra. And shout out to Miss Anna as well. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all, I mean, like Uptown just said, don't give up on this team yet. Don't lose faith yet, because it's still early in the season, and we're going into week 5 next Sunday. We got about I think it's 13 or 14 games we got left. CB, I think.
We got 13 left.
Yeah, we got 13 left. We're gonna be all right. Y'all just stay positive. Just keep that energy going. I mean, we're gonna be all right. I mean, because I love you all, man. I pray for y'all every day. But like I said, don't let this loss affect your week and coming weeks ahead. But you're gonna have, like I said before, you're gonna have some good games and you're gonna have some bad games, but through it all, at the end of the day, just keep repping your team. We're gonna be all right. Just hang in there. Don't lose faith. We got this.
Ain't no doubt. Man. Good for you calling in, bro. We appreciate you, man.
No problem, Uptown, WD, CB. everybody in the chat. Love y'all, man. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I love you all so much. I love coming on here and talking Saints football with y'all, man. I mean, and just like every other Saints stream I go to, every other Saints podcast I go to, just want to give my thoughts and opinion and my encouragement to y'all so we can keep this thing going.
No doubt.
Yep.
All right, who that, fam?
Who that, fam?
For life. Who that?
I'm glad he said for life because you know what I was about to say. But yeah.
So we're gonna take this last caller and then we're gonna wrap this up. 504 Boss Man.
What's
Thoughts on
going
the
on,
game,
man?
man?
Who that? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, bro?
Disgusted.
Yeah, we're not good.
Oh, man, hold on. The most positive person in Saints history is disgusted? I'm shocked. Come on, bro. Come on, you gotta have some faith, dog.
The most
But
positive.
bro,
Nah, I
you be
think
positive, dog. I'm one of the most negative Saints fans. I'll be honest with you, bro. I claim it.
Nah, I think you got it wrong, man.
Oh,
I think you got it wrong.
so what's down with it, OG Uptown? What's down with it, baby?
What's going on, bro? What's happening with you,
Man, nothing, bro. You know, I think at this point, it's not a panic button situation, bro. But it's I say we about 2 or 3 games from a panic button. Like you said, week 6, we'll know where we at. What's the sad part about it, bro? What kills my heart with this team, dog? This defense is playing Super Bowl contending defense. This defense was laid to rest in the fourth quarter where the offense didn't do anything. And by the time we needed points, the defense was tired, bro. They was on the field most of the game, dog. So I'm not even mad at the miscues and the blown coverages because Debo didn't even have help the last part of the game. Bro, when did you see Lattimore get the ball thrown to him in the fourth quarter? I'm gonna ask all of y'all. When?
In the fourth quarter?
Did you say
When?
the fourth quarter?
In the fourth quarter.
Didn't Saquon Barkley score
Yeah,
the fourth quarter?
Besides that one play.
Yeah, but that was a big, huge play, though, boss man.
That was a huge play, but that was like we still had room to win the game, dog. What I'm trying to say is Debo kept getting the ball thrown at him all game, bro. And at a certain point in time, he started getting burnt. He was doing good for a while, but the 50-50 plays, he's a rookie still. You can't put him on an island and expect him to just lock down dudes like that, bro. They was throwing at him all game. Yeah. No help. So, and
you said no help. So what do you do about that? I mean, if he's not getting no help, do you just
move him around?
Allow that happen, or do
audible,
you shadow somebody?
Yeah, do something, bro.
Shadow, give him.
Like we really wasn't getting beat until the last end of the game, dog. Like when the defense, the top was just off the defense, and they were holding it down for so long. For the first 3 quarters, the defense was going in. The only thing is they wasn't getting home with the quarterback. They didn't, Daniel Jones didn't get sacked not one time. And I feel like when we blitzed, it wasn't even in the right situations. We had so many missed calls, bad play calls, especially offensively. Harris was a big mistake when he tried to return. He catches the ball all game, but the one time he does try to run the ball, he runs to like the 11-yard line.
Yeah.
And then we give Taysom Hill the ball on the second down, and he throws deep and get intercepted. Like none of that made sense to me, bro.
You see, all that, man, goes into what we said when we first opened up the show.
Yeah.
Doug said it, CB said it, and so did me. There's enough blame to go around everywhere here.
It is. It is.
And everywhere. So, we can't really just, blame it on, the fact that Debo didn't have any help.
Right.
Because earlier in the game we was playing the same defense. He wasn't having any
He
help.
was locking up. It was locking up on some parts of the game, and I was low key looking at him like, oh, he could be a starting cornerback. But then at the end, when it was clutch time, he started becoming a rookie again.
Yeah.
My biggest issue was Winston. For a big part of the game, and I think Sean Payton put him on a short leash because of his mistakes he's made in the past and how bad he's been looking. So he was pretty much Kamara's personal ball boy. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like they should have ran the rock so much more than they did. They need to start getting him more involved in. He had 0 targets the whole game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
0 targets. Kamara didn't get the ball thrown to him 0 times. And he's what? Our first best wide receiver on the team right now? Like, what are you doing? Like, they stripping the offense down so much because they trying to dumb it down for Winston so he can't make mistakes, bro. Since Carolina, we've been leaving so many points on the board when we going for field goals. We can't get past the 30-yard line, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, till this day, that Carolina's game pissed me off, bro, because we should have blew Carolina out. They didn't do anything. They did everything for us to win the game. We should have blew the Patriots out by about 2-3 more touchdowns. And I'm starting to get sick. It's starting to become a trend. We leaving points on the board, bro. And you cannot let an NFL team, I don't care if they 0-18, you cannot give them full chances to start getting momentum in the game. Why are we going pity-pat, hopscotch with this team that doesn't even belong on the same NFL state? They don't even belong on the same field as us. Even without Drew Brees and Michael Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
We let them do all, and I've watched Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not a bad quarterback, bro. We played with these boys like they was them trap games. This was a perfect trap game.
400 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Daniel Jones run 60. I done seen Daniel Jones run 60-yard sprints on niggas. Like, and bomb it on people. He didn't have no chemistry with the offense in the beginning of the game. First half, we should attack straight up, get points on the board at any kind of possible way. We should have put points on the board, bro. We left about how many points you think we left on the board in the first half, bro?
We must have left at least, I would say, to be honest with you, about 17 points.
Easy.
The reason why I said that is because remember, Wody missed the field goal, bro.
Yeah.
And
which we should have never did.
And the first 4 times we had the ball, man, we was in their territory. The first 4 times,
oh my God,
we had the ball.
Oh, NFL team, bro, with Alvin Kamara in the red zone, pretty much. All we gotta do is get 5. What's so hard for us to get 5 yards? They not even throwing to the middle of the field no more, bro. We doing the sideline shit. Who's the only good player we had all game? Devontae Harris? Come on, bro. Like, Winston needs to start spreading the ball. He starts. Oh man, this game.
What I say is
game
this, bro.
season,
I think that Sean Payton needs to take the handcuffs off from James. Because
he got it on him tight, bro. Super tight.
You need to take the handcuffs off of him, bro.
Winston, my problem with Winston is he starts to overreact to pressure. So you seen how Daniel Jones, how he was reacting to pressure in certain moments. He would, either try to throw the ball to somebody open. Of course, the wide receivers were getting open after a while. But he didn't panic under pressure. Now, this is a 2-3 year quarterback, bro. 0-3. This dude been 0-3 every time he's been in the league. But he's not panicking under pressure.
I don't think that happened today, though.
I'm saying this is a dude that's a 3-year quarterback, bro. The stuff Winston doing right now is rookie mistakes, bro. He's not even letting the plays develop. He's not letting plays develop.
So you
Way
saying
that
today? You saying today that
I
was
don't think today he was like that. I think today he played a real solid game.
Before he started throwing these deep balls, bro, it was like a whole other football game. But so before Sean Payton said, you know what, just start throwing it. Just let it go.
But
I don't care who you throw it
that's
to.
Sean Payton though. He wasn't doing no play action,
No,
no
but when
play
he was
action
doing the
deep
vanilla
routes
calls,
like that.
when he was doing the vanilla calls, Winston couldn't get a pass for 5 yards. Dude had a 1 yard catch on a third down pass.
But defenses knew coming into this game how we was orchestrating the offense, trying to be game managing, and that's how they played us in the first half. But that's why we came out the second half and we just took off with these deep shots. We was able to
Right.
get them, and we was also able to get one of the Kenny Steals that got called back.
Yeah,
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 I mean
yeah.
defense see how they know Jameis got it on, but they also see how we orchestrating the
Bro,
offense.
the
If
Giants have
they
the
trying to be
31st
more of a
defense in
game
the
manager,
league. The Giants have the 31st defense in the league.
Yeah, but what we was doing, man, like Sean Payton, but he was trying to, and that was obvious.
We didn't attack none of their
Trying to
weaknesses. We
establish the
played
run.
to the competition.
Yeah,
We
we
played
did.
to the competition. So I don't know, bro. This game, the way it played out, it was one of them Saints games where I knew we were pretty much gonna lose. And when they got the ball overtime, they already had momentum since what? Damn near the beginning of the fourth quarter. Well, matter of fact, they always had no momentum in the game. They just never could do nothing with it. They wasn't good enough to do nothing with the ball. After a while, they're gonna start scoring, Sean, Payton.
Mm-hmm. And
They're gonna start scoring. You
at
can't
that
give
time,
people 5 chances.
at
What you
that
say, big
time,
dog?
no, I'm just saying at that time, I was ready for the game to be over. I was relieved when it was over.
And I'm happy we lost, to be honest with you.
Why
You
you
can't
happy, boss man? Why you happy?
because you're not supposed to be playing to competition with 0-3 teams, bro. I don't care who else. Uptown could be our quarterback right now, bro. We should still stomp them, dog.
Wait. What you said?
Uptown could be our quarterback, and we should still stomp them, bro. All Uptown got to do is toss it off to Kamara, and all we was doing was the same play. They don't even pitch the ball to Kamara. They did one pitch play on a 3rd down and 7. I'm like, where these play calls coming? If I start thinking about this game, I could just think about so many missed calls that Sean Payton did. It was like he was vanilla when he wanted to be, but then he started trying to go be aggressive at different times. And I'm like, it was too late in the ball game on certain things, bro. We should have won this game just like we should have won a Panthers game. This team, bro, is sad because Alvin Kamara is playing MVP type football, bro. Nobody's talking about it. Alvin Kamara is getting 6-7 yards every touch. This boy is he ain't even looking at the hole. He's just running. You got a running back playing that type of football, and you have a defense that's going ham every time the linebackers are playing A+. Warner is playing like a dog out there. I thought he was gonna be garbage. That boy's a dog.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's a dog. Demario Davis, I have a few problems with him. I felt like he probably was trying to help other people, but he should have stayed on Barkley the whole game. I knew at some point Barkley is too goddamn good to be ending the game with a 40-yard game, bro. Like, he is an all-pro talented running back. And I'm sitting here looking at the Giants like, why they not using Barkley? But I'm happy they not doing that with him. But you see what happened when they needed him? That's what we should have been doing with Kamara.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Uptown feel what I'm talking about. The shit Barkley was doing, Kamara could do ×2. And we don't even use him half the way they do. Like, we shorting ourselves, bro.
Man, Sean need to get first of all, right, he gonna have to take the handcuffs off from Jameis, bro.
Okay.
That's number one, right?
So we're gonna have to go with the Titanic ship. Just go with it.
Number two, what he gonna have to do? He gonna have to take with Kamara, bro. He gonna Kamara and James gonna have to have a talk.
What you mean by
Mm.
Titanics?
Oh man, this is a Titanic ship, bro. Just waiting to happen. This bitch rocking.
You understand? I think that and then again, bro, it's not really a Titanic ship, and let me tell you why, boss man.
What's that?
Because first of all, right, Michael Thomas ain't here.
He's not.
You know, if Michael Thomas was here, he can also help out what Kamara does too.
Fuck, maybe Quan would have stopped Barkley. I don't know.
I think about if Ominyata was here, right? I think he could have provided some pressure right up the middle, man, on Daniel Jones today.
He's stronger than every defensive lineman we have.
Yeah,
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? What would it have been like had Ominyata and Marcus Davenport played today?
But we good enough to beat the Giants though without either of them.
But I'm just saying, you was talking in terms of the ship of the season looking like a Titanic ship.
Right.
It's not looking like a Titanic ship because the cavalry is coming, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The cavalry is coming, and I also think that that if we can even get Trey Quan back,
Lord. You got better. Listen, you have a better chance of getting Marcus Davenport for 17 games in the season in all playoff games than getting Tre'Quan Smith.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're in a competition who can be hurt the most.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I'm just saying, no boss man. But I'm just saying, no boss man. I'm just saying theoretically.
I be wanting them to play so bad.
I'm just saying theoretically, bro. If we can get Tre'Quan back, bro, I'm just saying because he's still on the team, bro.
These wide receivers we have is not cutting it, Sean.
But if we can get him back, that can probably also provide another dynamic to the offense that we don't have right now.
We want two-dimensional. We was one-dimensional at this point. Like the only thing that's successful.
What hurts so bad about it is this, right? We may be one-dimensional, but they can't stop that one dimension.
Right, but the thing is, it's like we have no rhythm in the offense. That's the problem. Like, even with slingshot arm Drew, slingshot arm era. So that's from 15 to 20. So the slingshot, he couldn't get anything past 15 yards, but slingshot distributed the ball to different players. He made sure that the running back was getting the ball out the backfield. The tight end was getting. They don't even call tight end screens no more, and that was like our patent play where we couldn't do nothing. We would have a tight end screen.
They call the tight end screens. We do. We very
They
well.
blew it up or something.
No, we called them. We called the tight end screen, several times and stuff in the Green Bay game. As a matter of fact, we called it on a real crucial 4th and 7 call when Juwan Johnson made it converted on that.
Okay. Did we play this game? I'm looking for some diversity into this play.
As a matter of fact, man, to be quite honest with you, man, we haven't ran screens a lot, no kind of screens a lot this whole season.
That's what we missing that, bro. It's an icebreaker.
Running back, not the screens and stuff.
None. You probably could call 2 screenplays, and that's from the first game of the whole season, bro. Like we have to start. I think Payton is trying to get away from the old Saints with Drew Brees. Like, no, we don't have Drew Brees no more. We just gonna switch it up and gonna make it to another generation, bro. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I understand Winston is not Drew, but damn, like we need to start doing put some different flares into this offense because what I'm seeing is what's gonna happen when do we have to play the Chiefs this year? Like,
let me tell you something. No, you know what the different player? No, we don't play the Chiefs this year. This is the different player that we need, boss man, in the offense. Right? We need Jameis to continue taking some of those deep shots. And those deep shots gonna help in 2 different ways. First of all, it can help us, get the ball up the field and put us in a position, to score a touchdown. Of course, you know that. I ain't got to tell you that. But the second thing that it's gonna do is it's gonna also loosen up those safeties so that they can provide, running lanes and stuff for Alvin Kamara. So that's what we need. That's the only really wrinkle that we need because I noticed too, right? Once when those deep shots started coming, right? That defense and stuff, they was on their heel too. The Giants defense.
Yeah, they were.
And they was getting tired, for a minute. Their ass was getting tired too because the effects of us pounding that ball on them.
Thank you.
Taking
That right. They were doing it right. When it was, I felt like we should have kept running Kamara to the end of the game. But when they started throwing the ball deep, then I started. They had to
those are the
our
moments of the game that I'm referring to that we need not to be bringing in Taysom Hill. Because that broke a momentum. They had momentum. Our offensive line had a momentum going
on a second down, bro. On a second down,
a
deep pass, like and it was uncalled for, bro. It's like they get paid millions of dollars to be the smart geniuses that they are. Sean Payton doesn't get paid the big dollars for no reason. Like we know what he's capable of. We didn't seen this dude we seen this dude do a triple option play and get a touchdown with the fullback. Like, I know what he can do. But it's like, what? Like, none of this stuff that we did in the clutch time really made sense to me, dog. Like, we should have won this game, and it's like we gave it up. We played to lose, and they played to win.
Yeah, that just about sums it up. We appreciate you calling in, boss man, bro.
Oh no doubt, bro. Y'all, appreciate y'all for speaking on things, man. And dog, man, like Uptown said, it's so many fingers that could be pointed at this point. Winston was horrible, but then he started doing good. It's like we just too inconsistent, bro. We got to start catching up because after a while, we're gonna be third place, fighting for third place in the NFC South. Come on, bro. I'm not trying to fight the Falcons to be the worst team in the NFC South.
Nah, no, they're gonna be by themselves.
No, they gonna be by themselves.
Don't do that.
We lost so bad, I low key wanted the Falcons to win so it could light a fire in our ass.
Nah, bro, believe me, that it lights a fire in our ass when they lose too.
I feel that, bro. But I appreciate y'all for having me up, man. Hopefully y'all can sleep with this one better than I can, because this is disgusting, bro. I'm out. Yeah. Who that?
So when he said sling arm Drew, Drew, he popped up on my television. I'm like, God damn, this how y'all gonna do us, man? Anyway, yeah, I don't know how I'm the most positive Saints fan on here, but I'm gonna definitely take that as a compliment because I know that definitely ain't the case. Trust me on that.
Oh man. Hey, bro, look. Let me say this. Let me say this, right, bro. Judging that it was our first game back after almost 2 years, pandemic, all that kind of stuff went down, right? I must say, man, I was disappointed in the crowd participation today. You understand what I'm saying? They scan the crowd. You can see people sitting down, just looking at the game and all that. You don't normally see that at a Saints game. Understand? People be on their feet. Stuff be raucous. We be rowdy. You understand? I didn't hear. They didn't really look like they really got involved in the game until somewhere like near in the fourth quarter. That's when the crowd looked like it started sounding like, who that nation crowd.
Well, I don't think the dome was packed because I think people still trying to get their stuff together.
Yeah, but when that during those times and stuff in the game, like I just told you, and I heard people then, it's like I should have been hearing people then, early in the game. Like I heard in those moments. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem. Everything seemed lethargic today. Like it wasn't something special. Like it wasn't like people. Like it seemed like nobody seemed like they was up for it today. You understand? It's just. that's just the way that I felt about it, bro. Because you know, I've seen that dome. As a matter of fact, that dome seemed like it was louder than that. When we played in there for the preseason, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it just was all the way around, bro. Just disappointment all the way around when it came down to, you know, and that's what really makes this game really just stand out right now to me, right now. Now I hope that, you know, in the coming weeks when more people, you know, and I think is at its capacity, you know, and then more people probably, you know, I think too that it's probably hard too to be at a game and then, you know, you're worrying about things and stuff that's happening at your home. You know, it's probably hard to be up for a game, you know, judging, you know, all the difficulties that people are going with down there back home. You know, but just everything and stuff, right? You know, just seemed out of place. And I didn't even have that feeling. I really felt like we was going to win this game today. You know what I'm saying? But there's factors and stuff that went on as the game progressed that made me feel like that perhaps we wouldn't win this game. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro, man. You know, I hope that we can do better on all sides, meaning that the crowd participation can come back to being on the level that we expect, you know, at a New Orleans Saints game. That the New Orleans Saints can play at the level that we expect them to play on the football field. And that Sean Payton can coach at the level that we know that Sean Payton can coach. Especially, you know, when it comes down to making, you know, sound decisions about game, you know, in the game. Let's just hope that this is more of an aberration and it's not a pattern. You understand what I'm saying? So we took it on the chin today, bro. You understand? This one here, we have no excuses for this one. We didn't have no coaches missing and all that. We didn't have to deal with all that COVID. And yeah, we do have players that's injured and one major player suspended, but this game still was a game that we should have won despite those few hurdles that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? Right after this, we just had a 2-hour funeral. Basically, that's what this was. Cause hey man, we let the Saints have it today. I mean, and rightfully so. You know, the chat.
Yeah, we did, man.
The chat they definitely went into the people that joined in with us as well.
You know, but it is what it is, bro. Like I say, man, look, I still feel the same way. I'm gonna be consistent with this. Where we will be at next week, Dub. What was that be? Week 5? What is that?
Oh yeah, it's week 5.
Week 5.
Versus the I was about to call them something that I shouldn't call them, but
okay,
the Washington team.
So you know, whatever we look like in the next 3 weeks, y'all, that's who we are. That's who we are.
Uh-oh.
You understand? So it is what it is, man. Whatever we look like in the next 3 weeks, we that kind of team. Maybe we've been figured out who these dudes are by then.
Well, we know who Rosa is, whatever his name is. We know what he is.
Yeah, he should be unemployed. That's what he should be. Because he garbage. You straight trash can, dude. I want you off my team.
Man, hold up, man. He did miss a. Oh my God, bro. God damn it, bro.
Yeah, he did. He missed the field goal, bro.
Man, that kind of damn, bro.
He have missed the last 3 field goals that he has attempted. The dude is.
I'm just saying. I'm mentioning, not realizing it because we went overtime. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, his ass is trash. Man, we need Will Lutz back in the worst way. That dude is garbage. He should never get another NFL job ever, man. You understand? This dude, I never forget, man. This dude missed what that was? I think a 51-yarder and a 36-yarder on the same day that a dude hit a 66-yarder, and you can't, and this what you doing, man? You garbage, man. And then today, man, what was that? 40-something yards? No, that was
Nah,
50,
yeah, it was a 58.
50, I think
It was
58 or whatever, right?
First
yeah,
of all, they shouldn't even have him kicking it.
they shouldn't have been kicking that.
They shouldn't have been kicking it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I
Sean was
know.
on some shit today, bro.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
like, hey, I'm gonna show you my kicker can make this. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all that.
Like as if the last few attempts didn't show you anything, and you got this, man. Come on, man.
That dude is trash. You understand, man? If I don't, man, Sean is full of shit, man. If I don't look up and see this dude cut tomorrow, man, I'm gonna be worried.
Man, look, man, we should do what until Lux come back, man. You remember what one of the Packers guys said, man? Have Taysom kicking, man. To do something, man, because I don't know.
Yeah, because dude is garbage, man. He garbage can.
Damn.
And, I don't want to see this dude around no more, man. I even want to forget his name. You understand? You know, garbage ass dude, man. I mean, he can't kick worth the damn. You understand? Everything he kick is fluff. What you got, CB?
Man, that's gonna wrap it up. You see, I've been quiet, man. I ain't been really wasn't in the mood to do too much talking today. I'm just still pissed off, man. I gotta wind down. I got, other things to attend to. So just trying to wind down and get my mental right.
All right, man. This
but yeah, boy.
Losses, bro, that's gonna hurt the whole week, bro.
Yeah, man.
Gonna hurt the whole week.
But far as the chat, man, shout out to y'all for tuning in. Y'all definitely held it down in the comments, and shout out, to the moderators for holding it down. Trying to get our videos some likes. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, please like if y'all haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot, so please do that.
Right. We had no choice but to move on, but like I said, games like this, it'll bite us in the ass if we keep playing games like this. We got Washington next week. It's Taylor Heineke. In my opinion, he probably a little bit better than Daniel Jones.
Oh, right.
He hungry. He hungry to get the starting job.
I tell you what, man. Look, I know we're gonna get into that in the next game, but I mean, pretty much, Washington is almost a similar team, but just probably slightly better. So this is
yes.
So, we got our work cut out for us next week, but we just gotta grind and keep it moving. Hopefully this particular loss or any loss period don't come and bite us. I'm talking about a loss that we were supposed to win. We was up by 11 and let them come back and win it, but we just gotta move on. And appreciate y'all for tuning in for us next week. The lineup next week. Let's see. I'm gonna do the Madden. I'm gonna do the Madden stream on Wednesday night. We could also do the show on Wednesday night if y'all free, but I guess we'll get a confirmation on the on the preview show, in the next 24 hours. We'll let you guys know. Just stay on post for the community tab, the ones on Twitter, stay on post for that, as well as Facebook. We get you guys the date and time for the show. But I do know Wednesday, I'm gonna do the Madden stream. At some time it'll probably be around 6 Central Time. So just stay tuned for that.
Okay, no doubt about it.
So if y'all don't have anything else, just the WDN Chatline podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby?
for life.